All right, y'all. To those who are watching the replay, hello. Welcome to Words Have Power Murder Hour. I don't even know if I'm up yet. Do-do-do. I have no idea what's going on. Hey, Angela Barnett, how you doing? I'm doing. Don't actually know how I'm doing, but I'm doing. Alrighty. Hey, Bama Huntress, I like that name. I'm jelly over that name. Hey, Dead Girl Walk-In. Hi, my baby. How are you doing? You finally got a notification. That is amazing. I'm glad you're here. I kind of sort of almost wish it was storming here. That would be fitting. Hey, Shermer. Do I know if Charlotte is okay? I do not know. But I hope she is. Hey, Leanne, how you doing? I will be with you in just a second, okay? Okay. Okay, y'all. Please nobody send me any more messages unless it's Shermare or Snoop if Snoop comes on. Or my daughter, meaning the oldest, because the youngest doesn't know how to text yet. All right? Just, I will get to you after the stream if I can breathe. It's been a long day. It's been a lot of good, a lot of weird, a lot of bad. Hey, but okay, if it would work. Bad Art Tangent says, I'm coming over here. There's too much arguing elsewhere. Your voice is calming for the anxiety that just gave me. Okay. There's been a lot of ish. I'm going to try not to cuss. I'm going to try. I might fail. There's no guarantee, so I do suggest headphones, earbuds. There may be cussing. Okay. We are going to have a panel. There are going to be rules. Those rules will be followed. You left you a like, I'm not okay. You're not okay? What's the matter? Sidebar. What's going on? Are you, what? Hydrate. Deep breaths. Control your breathing. All right? What in the hell? Is it just me or is the internet acting weird everywhere? Like what? Don't forget to switch from top chat to live chat. Hey, Rachel M., how you doing? Yeah. Gamer guy. Is this still... What in the internet's being funny, y'all. Just letting you know. Because it's New Orleans. Gamer guy says, I'm just praying for Charlotte. Yeah, me too. Yep, me too. A lot of us are. Shamir, I have it set up if I need to do slow mode at any point. Just let me know. You're the only one I'm responding to on Discord or any other thing right now, except for family. So I might be adopting you is what I'm saying. It's a Cherokee thing. Deal with it. I'm not even joking. I'm laughing, but I'm not joking. Wait, is Jennifer P here? Hey, how you doing? Are you okay? Are you okay? We're doing a panel in a minute, so anyone who wants to jump up, there are certain parameters that are going to go on this stream with the panel. Like structure. We're not going to be chaos, okay? The stream's buffering a bit. I don't know if that's me. Hey, Ashley. How you doing? Ashley, I'm not going to be able to say that last name. That's going to be a problem. Just so everyone knows, my oldest daughter is in this stream. And if anyone wants to get stupid, they will be kicked.
Oh, little one's here?
Yeah. Don't say the name.
What's up, Ginger Snap? I'm going to go pick up the littlest of the little ones.
All right, y'all. I just need a second. All right, just I'm sorry that I have to do this right now. Wait, what? What the? I feel like I'm controlling chaos, and I probably am. Like trying to just nope, no more chaos. We're not going to do any more chaos, right? Hey Dan, every single time. D Lan, UK. Hi, how you doing? Breathe. If I can be calm right now, you can be calm right now too. All of you. Yes, you can. Rachel M. Apparently I've missed a lot yet again. I mean, to tell you that if you could actually keep up, I would say that you deserve a medal. I can't keep up. Just throwing that out there. Nope. Okay. Every single time I open a window, because New Orleans. Yes, Shermer says hydrate. Can you shut it, please? Cindy Luhu says, hi, y'all. I'm at a barbecue. I thought that said Bohemia. I was like, wait, what? You'll Bohemia? That is some talent right there now, all right? I'll be home in a bit. Okay, right on. Be safe, be careful. Every time I open a damn window. You know, I'd rather have a butterfly fly in here. That would be cool. Ladybugs. Something non-alien in origin. The chat just jumped again. Lots going on YouTube the last couple of days. says Shermir. That is an understatement. Okay, everybody go get you some water. All right, get you some water. We have rules on this stream. Water. All right, get you something that smells good. Yes, I'm smoking it. If anyone doesn't like it, there's a door. All right, it's been a day. It has been a weekend. It has been a week. It has been a few months. Not even kidding. All right, so I mean, yeah, kind of. And this is how I'm feeling right now. The fuck you from my gut. Is how I'm feeling right now. Thankfully, my oldest is an adult, so I don't have to worry about that. Hey, Bad Art says, hi, Shelly's oldest mini-me. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, the fly does want on panel. Bad Art says, Baby Beetlejuice is a great nickname. Yeah. I need a break from YouTube, says Just Don't. Well, I'm just saying. So, to my oldest, some people are calling, like I told people that, you know, I'm going to be a grandma. To the people who are asking about the P.O. box, yes, we will get, I forgot. Just so you know, baby girl, apparently, some people are going to send me some things for baby Beetlejuice, which by the way is just so cute. I may have to make something that says that. So yeah, I had no time to look for more things for baby Beetlejuice today because there's a lot going on. Many good things. Without a crystal troll. I'm so glad no one involved in last night's mess is going scheduled to go live. Everyone needs a breather. Yes. Just Dom says, I hope I didn't offend you last night. Okay, so when you're on someone else's panel, I would suggest maybe kind of stepping back a bit. And I hope everyone understands that I'm not coming from a place of being mean or any of that. That's not where I'm coming from. That's not what I'm about. Just things are tense right now and people are touchy. So that would be my advice. Thank you, Bad Art. Bad Art says, congratulations to the expecting parents, grandparents, and cousin. Hey, Grammy's Life, that's about to be my nickname. I'm going to have to take that away from you. Oh, boy. Okay, so I guess the cat's out of the bag. And this is my oldest. Yes, Charlotte on the web was doxxed. And it was a hard dox. It was a real dox. And we're going to talk about wow. Oh my God. That is so good. That makes the universe right. They need to sponsor me. All right. Until I'm on panel, my head hurts. I've had these on all day. So I've been busy working on the channel, but I've been busy working on behalf of, I'm sorry for that, guys. I've been busy working on behalf of a friend. Okay. All right. Is everybody hydrated? Look, get you some water. I forgot to grab the plug-in earbuds. Was it? Leanne says, was that Starbucks? Yes. Rachel M asked, who did this doxing? Now, I don't think anyone knows who it was for real. We know who it affected for real. As Rachel M, we don't know. If I knew, I would call the police personally. That's what I would do. Spicy pizza. Man, you're making me want pizza. I didn't get notified, but I'm quickly catching up. What have you broadcast so far? Nothing. We're getting there. I want people to have time to get in here, get some water. I suggest getting something that smells good. I have my handy dandy lilac loveliness right here. Or lavender. Sorry, that's lavender. Grammy's life, you got unsubbed somehow. I did not unsub you. I can't do that. That's YouTube. YouTube is YouTube. YouTube, sometimes I think it can suck a bag of D's. Just says, please don't be silly with me, internet. Just says, I didn't think it came from hate. I appreciate your feedback. I mean, I'm not even here to there are some people that I want to have a chat with. But we'll leave that at that. Rachel M, no one knows it came from a sock account then. Yes, it came from a sock account. Yes, it did. Because that is the height of bravery. That is so brave. To dox someone, show an image of what is allegedly their home, right? And, their location, etc. on Twitter. You're so brave. Such a badass. Absolutely pathetic. Shame. Hold on, y'all. Slow to, okay, hold on. I have to do the thing. I have it up. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll have to. Sometimes I feel like I just switched to 30. Ever have a weekend where you're just like, has everyone lost their entire minds? Like completely? And lost any and all bounds of reason, logic, compassion, empathy, any of these things. Have you ever had like a weekend? How about a week? How about a couple weeks? I need a scotch too, and I don't think I've ever even had scotch, but that sounds good right now. And I don't even know what it tastes like. People were telling Kay's mods to block me from her channel last night. I got so annoyed by KJ. Katie, whatever she wants to go by now. She definitely came on last night with an agenda. Yes, well, yes. There's a lot to talk about, and we're going to talk about it. And the chat is insane. Shamir, are y'all all right? Kino Browner, hi, baby. How you doing? Kino says hi. Gramsci says, LOL, I know you didn't do it. YouTube does it a lot. Yes, I know. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. I would be over 1,000 subs right now, if not for YouTube. I'm not kidding. It actually has subbed me to channels I've never subbed to. I have had that happen too. It is weird. I don't understand it. Hey, message deleted. By the way, every time I see you in a chat, I'm like, wait, what? I have to, like, I just take a minute and I'm like, huh? Yaya's Yabbern, how you doing? Hey, Trubala Wax, stick around. I'm going to have a panel. If you feel like coming up, if you are comfortable with it, I will not talk over you. I will let you say what you need to say. And I will not let anyone else talk over you either. We are going to have an open panel. Hey, Adele, how you doing? Now, y'all know that I normally interact with the chat quite a bit because we do have people who are HOH, right? So that's part of the reason I do it, so they can understand what we're talking about. But also we have people who are vision impaired or vision othered, so they can hear as well, right? Okay. But I have some things that I want to talk about, and we have a lot of people in chat, so it'd be hard for me to keep up. All right. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of speculation. There are people being thrown under the bus when they shouldn't be, and it's not right. There are people who have kind of bowed out of the drama because it's very triggering for them because they're survivors. And they're being looked at. They're being like, there's a lot of speculation about them. If you don't have actual hard proof that they are involved in something bad or what have you, nefarious, maybe step back from that. For some of us survivors, we don't want to be involved in this, right? So just, there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of hurt feelings. There's a lot of people who are upset. Some for very good reason. We got a few, many in the stream, in this chat right now, who have good reason to be mad. All right? Hydrate. Deep breaths. Be conscious and aware of your breathing. Do you want to add fuel to the fire and make things worse or not? Somebody has a small penis. I don't know if y'all heard that. There are people who I think mean well, but are stirring up drama. I need, and I'm asking you to stop doing that. Just calm down. Calm it down. All right. I forgot to do something because of course I did. This has been a long day. And it's not even over. All right, so doxing is wrong. We are not saying certain names on this channel. I would appreciate it if y'all would refrain from saying certain names. And y'all know who they are. Just saying. Farm Girl Night Runner has a horrible toothache. Oh, having to be conscious of your breathing, it really does help. Yeah, it does. At some point this century, it would be cool if we could do this. Maybe. All right. Hey, Josh, how you doing? Hey, Nikki, how you doing? What is going on? Come on, man. The internet's being weird, apparently all over New Orleans, from what I'm hearing from friends. So this might take a minute. Bill Ye Martin, how you doing? Okay, hold on. I'm going to try this again. Man, Bad Art, that is a good, really good quote right there. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Okay. Shit. I see a lot of people reacting. Sometimes the best reaction you can have is no reaction. Silence can be incredibly loud sometimes, right? I'm gonna leave that up for a minute. Yes, I am. Man, I got all the coffee. I need all the coffee, y'all. Because I've been working hard today. So, hey, Violet Witch, how you doing? All right. Okay, that went through. That's weird. All right. Weird. Whatever, I'm not worried about it. Okay, so doxing is wrong. How hard is that to understand? There are no excuses. There are no buts. No, well, I did this, but no. No. Caffeine won't help anxiety, she says while drinking tea at 12:36 a.m. That's funny. Doxing is wrong. Charlotte had an image of her house, apparently, and hey, police wife, and her location, apparently. But let's back it up a bit, shall we? It's not the first time she's been doxxed. It's not even the second time. At what point does this become just ridiculous on a level that is astounding and unacceptable? At what point do we say we're not going to stand for people who do this on any level, period? And I think this last dox came about because some idiot, yes, I said it, decided it's fine to show one of her Facebook profiles. Well, that's not a dox. It was inactive. Any possible excuse. Go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Damn the consequences. Damn how that may affect that person or make them feel. Doesn't matter. If you don't care about how something makes a person feel, then you might just be a narcissist. Kino asks, wait, what, are you freaking serious? Yes, I'm serious. Hey, Gingerly, how you doing? Bizarre week. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Hey, Snoop, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Maybe, just maybe, sharing that Facebook account in a stream was a big green light. Go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Maybe there are consequences for actions. Maybe those consequences can be far-reaching. Maybe it doesn't, all the excuses and all the BS doesn't matter and doesn't amount to anything, because maybe when you're a content creator, you're an influencer, and when you're an influencer, you can influence people to do horrible things. Now you're forever going to be tied to this. People might forget about it for a little while here and there, but it's always going to come back. Robin, when she showed up on Red's Live at 3 a.m., I'm not sure who else picked this up, but her reasoning was to prove a point. The most immature reasoning I've ever heard. Thank you. And all the excuses are just immature. That's all they are. It's all immaturity. Doxing, there are unwritten rules, and then there are written rules. There are written rules, and then there are terms of service. You don't have the right to do certain things. And you may think that it's all fine and fucking dandy and nothing's going to happen. When you do fucked up shit, there are usually consequences. That's called being an adult. That is adulting. Why does this even have to be explained? And then all the excuses. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of hearing it. Everybody else seemed to be expressing the same sentiment. It's old. It's old. It's pathetic. I'd actually cut back on the smoking. I think today is going to be a bad day for that. Kino says, people are just doxing like it's a game of tag. Someone can get hurt. Thank you, Kino, for saying that. Because I feel like I'm shouting into a void sometimes. Especially with a certain person. It's like banging your head into a wall. You don't have the right to dox people. And yes, showing that Facebook profile without the owner's permission, would y'all call that doxing or not? What do y'all think? Because I think that was doxing. A bunch of other people have said the same thing. And then what happened on Twitter? Well, you told people it's fine. It's fine to do whatever. It's fine. It's fine. You're setting precedents. It's fine to read, file a FOIA request for somebody's essay file and read that online. That's fine. It's fine to pick that apart to see if it really happened, because that's the end all be all. Cops aren't ever wrong. Investigations aren't ever wrong. Law enforcement, the criminal justice system, courts, criminal courts don't have a notoriously bad track record with even bringing rapists to trial, let alone getting a conviction. You don't like someone, so it's okay to attack them. You're showing people that it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter who it is, because you made a video against me. That was some bullshit. It can be anyone. That is that's what's happening. It can be anyone. Billy Martin says she wants to dox and get upset that people are calling her out. So if she doesn't like it, why keep doing it? The mental gymnastics are just mind-blowing. With all of it, yeah, it's just excuse after excuse after excuse. Here's what I saw. Okay, this is what I saw. Gaslighting, deflection, projection, more gaslighting, all kinds of gaslighting. And if she's watching this right now, which she might be, first, go fuck yourself. Second, not for nothing, go fuck yourself again. And third, that was a whole lot of gaslighting. That was gaslighting. You're a gaslighter. You're a gaslighting gaslighter. Congratulations. You can try to spin a narrative to whatever you want it to be. You bitch about KJ doing that. You bitch about KJ doing all this shit that you are now doing. You're digging your hole deeper. Have you noticed how many subs I've gained? That's not for no reason. That's because I'm calling this shit out. And whoever did that last docs with the image and all that stuff, isn't it interesting that suddenly we know that in theory Charlotte has 5 names? Well, she knows that Charlotte has 5 names but doesn't know all of them and this and that, and you were digging on Charlotte. You weren't just looking her up because you liked her and you want to be friends with her and you wanted. Did you send her a friend request? That was some bullshit. That was a bullshit excuse. That was some bullshit. That was gaslighting. That was an excuse. That was an attempt at deflection. You're full of it. Sharemare, is the chat all right? I feel like I should check in with you. The good Ann, how you doing? I've never seen a creator get so bent out of shape with comments that go against her, even the comments being respectful. Who am I talking about? I'm actually talking about several people. So, yeah, one person in particular, but it's several people. It's not just one person. It is several. Okay. Doxing is wrong. Also, speculating to the point that it's causing problems for people who aren't even a problem is wrong. Sometimes a survivor, right, please infer, may decide to step back away from drama of whatever kind because it's too painful. They just can't. That doesn't mean they're part of some nefarious plan. It just means they just can't. Can we please stop attacking each other? Okay? Let's just stop doing that. Look, I'm notoriously patient, actually. I'm known for being patient. To a point that I irritate people sometimes with how patient I can be. All of y'all, listen to Shermere and listen to me. Thank you for being respectful. Thank you for a respectful dialogue. Please do not mention names in panel or chat. We are speaking about the behavior and not the actual individual names. We are choking some of them out, which icing them out. I like that term better. All right. Those people who have been affected are welcome to come up on panel. I'm going to be very selective with who I have up on panel. Okay. If you're not brought up on panel, please don't get offended. Don't be hurt. It's not personal. All right. There are certain people I actually want up on this panel for reasons. Okay, so we are not going to talk over each other. We're not going to yell. We're not going to, cuss people out, etc. Try to be chill. Try not to argue. If you feel like you're feeling like, like you're going to start arguing, just take a deep breath. Hydrate. I'm hydrating with coffee. I don't know if that defeats the purpose, but let's just move through this world as if we are adults, okay? And just talk with each other. All right. There are people who are not, in fact, welcome on my panel. You know who you are. There's one person, two, actually, from one thing. Okay. Shermere, those not on panel are more than welcome to ask questions in the chat. Please feel included. You are seen. You are appreciated. That is true. Go hit the like button. Go hit the subscribe button. Do all the things because this is stressful work. I ain't even going to joke about it, okay? Trying to keep up with all this mess and trying to be there for people and trying to help people through this is not easy. This is not easy work. And I don't get paid. So, just saying. Shermere says, panel rules, be respectful, no body, victim, gay shaming, personal bashing, no ableism, ageism, or our apology. No. Yelling, speaking at, over others, muting may occur to give another chance to speak. Yes. Yeah. And that's not to be rude or mean. Kino says, this is crazy. Charlotte, have anyone checked on her? Yeah, she just needs time. So if anyone wants to come up on panel, go ahead. Really, I would like to keep it to people who are, directly affected. I know there's lag. I just don't even understand. Like, people are just starting to... People are doing this stuff on purpose to make y'all fight. It's called divide and conquer. It's a fighting tactic. They're doing this on purpose. All this shit is manufactured. So how you respond, you think about how you respond, all right? Don't speculate about so-and-so is a mole and so-and-so is doing this and that and like all this and that, whatever. Just stop. because it isn't helping anything. It isn't going to help Charlotte to feel less stressed. It isn't going to help, you know, Waxy to feel better after what she's been through. It isn't going to help me feel better after what I've been going through. You know, it's Kino. That's why I was like, grab you some water, hydrate, monitor your breathing, control your breathing. You will feel better. Oh, Lord. I mean, there's no reason for people to be fighting at each other like this. And like, you're responding with emotion. Get back into that logical, thoughtful, thinking response, okay? You can do it. You just have to choose to. And like, you know, and then there's what Jennifer went through. Jesus Christ. Y'all, you can't, we know this, you can't believe every single thing that KJ says, right? First off, is she coming from a place of emotional response? Is she reacting with her lizard brain, which many are doing right now? Or is she actually thinking logically? Don't know. Don't know the woman. Just think about it, right? Many people are reacting with emotion right now. Welsh Rose. I think in some way we've all been affected by this in one way or another. True. But for those people who are hurting, hey Kim S, how you doing? We just look, let's just stop speculating. If you don't have hard proof, then just chill. True Ball of Wax. Hold on. Let me. If you want to come up, baby, you're welcome, ma'am. Jesus, I'm totally with it today. Welcome to New Orleans, where everyone calls everyone baby. So True Ball of Wax and Charlotte on the web, I'm saying this right now with all of you as witnesses, they have a standing invitation. Anytime they need to, they can come up on my stream on panel. Anytime. Because they've been through too much shit. Please excuse my language. I know that she doesn't cuss. I just... I just. Sharemare says, let's focus on the community, on the truth. Let's not fall into speculation. Let's stick to facts. If you have a beef with someone, take it to that person. It will probably be fixed quickly. Or come to me and I'll mediate. I've been doing that shit anyway. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's hard for me to mediate when I have this person over here and this person over here. You know what? Let's get together and do a 3-way phone call or something. I don't know. And talk it out. Because I've seen good friends who are losing their friendships over some BS. Speculation. Come on. Don't let these narcissists screw over your friendships. They're the dark. That is the darkness. Take a step to the right or the left and you're back in the light. Or a step forward or behind. Maybe taking a step back and you'll see things more clearly. Yaya's yabbering. True Ball of Wax is just probably really stressed. Just give everybody a minute, okay? I'm stressed and I'm not even like, dealing with what Charlotte has been dealing with, or what Waxy has been dealing with, or I've been dealing with my own mess that has been bad. Yes, the swear jar is on vacation. Thank God, because I don't want to eat any asparagus. Hey, allegedly, how you doing? Did I put the right link in the chat? Did I put the link in the chat? Again. Wait. Hi again. I have Billy Martin says I have proof True Ball of Wax cusses sometimes. I've never seen that, so you may have to prove that shit because you might be lying. I don't think I've seen that. What? I don't know, man. I don't know. You may have to step up with that. Leanne, I need a vacation. I would like a vacation. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but it would be nice. So I'm kind of jealous of the swear jar. Okay, Waxy, you don't have to have your face on. I can see you. Okay, right on. Hey, Waxy.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing.
You're doing okay? You seem to be doing pretty good there, kiddo. Two things right off the bat. Yaya, I can't tell you where or when, but I've typed your name and said hello to you either in Reds last night or in K's last night. I absolutely remember typing your name. So if you missed it or if I didn't put the @ symbol or something, but if the chats are still up, well, no, K's isn't up. But anyway, we can check Reds because I would not slight you. You've done nothing to me that I know about. And so let's just clear that up right away because there's nothing there, dear. Nothing.
Waxy, you're breaking up a little bit.
Okay.
I don't, that's for me. Is she breaking up for those in the stream? I just want you to be able to be heard clearly.
Sure.
Sorry for interrupting you.
No,
let me see.
I need Yaya to hear me. So if that didn't go through, I will repeat.
Okay. You sound fine for them. So, okay.
So Yaya did hear me. Is she here still?
She was here. Waxy is coming through clear. Okay. She was here. Hopefully she's still here.
I hope so because I mean, the thing is, it's absolutely, there's nothing. I mean, I would tell all of you if you know nothing that you could have said, there's a chance there's a different explanation, and that's what I'm trying to say.
Well,
I'm just trying to get that to Yaya because there's nothing, absolutely nothing.
Right. Yaya's, everyone is just at a height of emotion and stress right now. So, I can't speak for Waxy, but I'm sending you hugs. And chats move so fast sometimes that, yeah, I mean, you might just not have seen her respond to you. Chats are crazy. That chat was nuts. Well, both of them.
Yeah, yabbering. I mean, that is something I remember typing in the last 24 hours. So, if it was maybe a Mama T or a Mama J or something, I may not exactly remember. I would, I'd probably, Mama, I remember, but yeah, I know I've typed it. So it got missed, I guess.
Yeah, things have been intense.
So we can probably let that go. I think, yeah, we're good. So that's all, hun. What was my other thing? Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna be showing my face for a while because I accidentally burnt my face today pretty significantly. Um, I was putting a roast beef in my cast iron to brown it, and it went off my fork too fast, so it landed into the pan too fast and made big grease fly. And I mean, oh my gosh, you guys, it burnt. It's so painful.
Oh,
It kind of puts the emotional pain in a different light right now. Maybe that's
mm,
why it happened. I don't know, but my arm got it, and my nose, lips, and cheek got it real good.
I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I hope you like went to the hospital and
No, we put ice on it for probably 2-3 hours. I held ice on my wounds here, my arm and my face, and then I put some Neosporin, the antiseptic kind, the
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
the stuff that numbs you.
yeah.
I put that on, and just before we came on, my bottom lip blistered up real big, and looks so weird. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about that really, but I just wanted you to know I'm not, this isn't about YouTube or Twitter exactly. It's really about what just happened on my face. So that's that. So now we can chat. That's over.
Right on, right on. That's burns. Just, I think they're one of the most painful things. Being burned
Yeah.
sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope you heal up quick. I mean,
Thank you.
um,
Thank you.
aloe vera straight from the plant.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't happen to have an aloe vera plant in the house right now. I have in the past many different years. Um, but I don't have one right now. I don't know if my daughter-in-law does, but that is a really good idea.
Yeah, I'm actually basically starting an aloe garden.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's just I'm like, really, it just makes sense to have one. Um, oh, I cannot keep up with this chat. I love y'all, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is there a lot of
Um,
people in here today?
80
Oh
from
yeah.
what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
So,
that gets
uh,
interesting.
yeah. So, I hope that otherwise you're doing all right. I know there's been a lot of YouTube stuff going on, and one thing is that with all the gaslighting that I have seen going on, and I'm saying this as someone who worked in certain fields, right? So I'm ex law enforcement, um, victims advocate, right? As a job,
Mm-hmm.
there's been a lot of gaslighting, um, to a point that it's the kind of thing when you're gaslit that hard, that much, it makes you feel destabilized. Like you get dizzy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that rug pulled out from underneath you. That is a normal feeling. Just so everyone knows that when you're feeling that your feeling is valid. That's what gaslighting does to you. Um,
I don't know if we should address intentions, but that's partly something that's bothering me. Uh, my intentions on all of this has been for the good, but it appears that I have hurt people that I never ever meant to do. And I don't mean like they're in a mean way, but you know, I cried and that triggered people.
mm,
I'm sad about that. I would not want to do that. Um, I should have I should have never ever. I should I think I should just do videos, no live streaming. Um, you can control what you say exactly. You know, you
mm,
can, you know what I mean? Like everything can be your exact words. It's nothing in a moment. It's um like when I woke up yesterday, I had no idea I was going to be talking with KJ. Something years half ago, I asked her many times, in her streams if I could talk to her behind the scenes, because I was under the impression she was mistaking, and maybe she would like to hear what really was the story, and how foolish was I? Because yeah, like she doesn't. It's on purpose when she misleads. It's not on accident. So I mean, I had to go on that panel to say what I wanted to say, and I had to face the music that I am. Um, I go at Katie sometimes hard, and it was. I mean, it's like we weren't face to face, but as close as it's ever been face to face. Um, so that I never would have dreamed I was going to be doing that, guys, when I got up yesterday. And then um, Erin, who's been coming at me hard. And when she came on Red's panel, I legitimately wanted answers to some questions. Like if we were to been friends, let's say, we don't want to use that word, guys. That's a bad word. But if we would have been friends, not on YouTube, and she was coming at me this hard, I would have wanted to have a conversation. Like, why? A neighbor, let's say, or someone at church, or I would want to know why. And so that's what happened on Little Red's panel after Kay's panel. And I've never seen so much skirting, tap dancing. I don't know exactly. I'll say deflection. Um, you know, this is what people that don't want to answer a question do. They will find a key word, and that's why I keep saying splitting hairs. They'll find a keyword and then no, don't answer the question. We're gonna now argue that word, and then so my frustration rises, and so okay, take out that word. However you want me to say this, I'm asking you this question, and everything I did, she did that to me. I didn't get a straight answer. I got semantics. I got double speak. I got deflection at its finest. So, how can you have a conversation with somebody? I mean, she came in with a chip on her shoulder. She was extremely condescending. So that should be. I'm I'm with it enough to know that's maybe not the time we should be talking, because she's not really open to talk. She didn't come there really to talk. She came there to do what she did. And I heard JJ say in Josh's stream earlier that she was almost glad that happened. And I would like to add to that, because it showed her, it showed everybody her. Like, she's not there to correct any of her mistakes. She doesn't view them as mistakes. I mean, there's no self-awareness there. So I'm still left with, why? What did I do? What did I do? I know behind the scenes if she's honest, but she can't share with everyone. She'll never share with everyone what I did. What I know, I shouldn't say what I did, what I know, because it'll paint her in a bad light. So then show the people what you want to say I did. Then just go there. If you don't want to say what I believe really happened here, you want to deflect, whatever, then show the people what I did, because words have power. I believe, because I know where I had been. I had been in your stream. This is a month ago, 3 weeks ago. a month ago. And I was saying things about Ren as like, I agree, that was wrong. He should never treated JJ like that. Or why would they back him? And I also would have said that in a couple other streams. So if I was to guess, it's 10 or less comments where I was agreeing what he was doing to my friends. And I did speak about it, but so did everybody else. But she single-handedly transcribed your video, which I know we all have that ability. I understand there was no app. I get it. I knew it before I was saying it. I was trying to just ask the question, but it was all the crap I was getting thrown at me. So, okay. She transcribes the video and she doesn't care. I don't care if I do it maliciously. Okay, thank you. Now we know that. And then puts in keywords once the transcriptions happened, and she could put in Trubella Wax. She could put in Ren. She could put in JJ. She could put in whatever. And those keywords will show her so she doesn't have to watch the whole video. And she can screenshot that and give it to Ren and get Ren all wrapped up. Because you guys, I will ask all of you to find go anywhere you want, any video where Ren's and my path had ever crossed. Ever. It's just, I didn't know him. I'd never been to his stream. I had never watched his videos. Nothing. So you can imagine Ren coming at me like that. You have to go, why? Why would he do that? And then when you look further and you see what she said, and she thinks she's so clever, but I caught it all and I recorded it all. And she sicked Ren on me. Absolutely 100%. I think she's done it to most of you that got Ren sicked on you. Said a word. Sicked? I don't know. So, this is, these are all my opinions. I can prove what I'm saying about me. I can't, I don't, like you, words of power, or Jay, I don't know, but maybe you could look and see how you look, take a look at why. Why did she come at you? Why did Ren come at you? So,
I know why, the guy came at me. That started because I called him out for saying things that were triggering, that are just completely inappropriate to say in public. Because you're going to have survivors in this space, right? And he was doing this on purpose. It was planned. He planned it ahead of time, to trigger survivors, to trigger the women to go, so that we would all go to his stream, so that he would actually get some traction going on his channel and get views and likes or dislikes, whatever. He did this on purpose. And that's when it all began with him, right? And I was there for that. So,
so for you, there's an absolute, like a path crossing with that person. So
yeah.
you understand it. What if you never had a path cross? What would you think? Like, why me? Which is what I thought.
I would be stunned.
I
It would come out of left
totally-
field.
Yes, blindsided.
Yeah.
Blindsided.
But that's what he does. Any woman who says anything that he doesn't like about him, he'll come for you. and he figures he's at war with you or whatever, which is a highly childish way to view. If you're going to be a public figure like this, like I know that there are going to be people who don't like me, whatever. But you don't go after each individual person who doesn't like you and act like, it's the end of the world as you know it because someone doesn't like you and they say so. That's their opinion, whatever. I'm not even going to be worried about it. I have a life. I don't
Me
have
too.
time.
Me too.
I don't have, I don't have time for that mess.
Mhm.
But apparently he does. That's all he has. That's all he actually, the only way he got any traction on his channel was from this. And his, certain other person made it clear that she was backing him. And yes, she did. That's how he got so many subs.
spades, even after so many of us got hit. She's over there sitting on the panel. It's like, wow. It's to the point that just own it.
Wait, she was on his panel? I'm sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt you.
Yes.
What? Yeah, but she's not buddy with him, and she doesn't co-sign everything he does. And she says she condemns it, but she's not showing. Her actions are speaking louder than her words. Believe them.
Yes, and it's just like Rakin. It's just Rakin over again.
Oh, I don't know that person.
She's from Twitter. She's good friends with the people that we are talking about. Oh, good friends. Okay, that will be picked apart. She's known to hang with those people. And when Charlotte got doxxed, it was her. And it was so painful as everybody was there. We all know what we went through. But not as painful as it was for Charlotte. We almost didn't have a channel of Charlotte anymore because of that.
Right. We're trying not to drop names. No offense whatsoever, but we're trying to like keep names off and out and like because we're trying to ice certain people out.
Yeah, and I've been so good. July 5th at 2:30, my friend Erin B. When I got attacked a couple weeks ago, she's like, 2:30, Waxy, 2:30. Don't respond, 2:30, because I said at July 5th, 2:30, no more. We're not going to say his name. And here today I did, so I blew it. But I've not said his name since then, so I've been doing pretty good.
Right. So with, her, that whole thing, how that started for me was just weird. Because here's a person who's like, we shouldn't be policing each other's channels and this and that. Don't come to my channel telling me how to run it. I don't do that to other content creators, everything else. And yet she leaves this long comments on one video about how wrong I am for whatever, right? And I shouldn't be doing this and that and whatever. So I responded in a video. She didn't like that. She did not like that at all. Because that was how I found out about the SA report, the FOIA request and all that. Which before that, I was subbed to her. I was thinking about doing a membership with her. I liked her content. Now looking back on it, I kind of kicked myself in the behind over that because a lot of it is just bullying. But I wasn't thinking about it, right? So when she comes at me like that in that comment, I was like, what the hell, dude? What? Like when you like someone, you kind of look up to someone and then they come at you sideways like that publicly.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I thought you were all about emailing or talking privately about whatever problem, but now we're not. Like what?
Right.
And then to send what?
I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. I was just going to ask you, do you think we should discover the correct word here? Because if you like a subscribe, or you subscribe and like a creator, um, I've used the word friend. I thought we were friends. So that's not the right word. So should we maybe discuss what is the right word? I don't appreciate that I'm get humiliated because I thought her and I were friends.
That's that.
This has become a huge joke. And
Mm.
okay, then what should we say when we like a creator? I'm a creator. People say they like me. Um, you know, I I'll say I love people. Um, Now I don't know everything about them. But I love what I see. So if I get a DM, I write back. I'm probably going to say love Waxy. Um, what should we say? I guess I'm looking to you, dear, because uh, you might have something hidden here in your back pocket to help with that.
I mean, I don't. That was the most gaslighting freaking. I I was stunned when she said that. I was like, "What? Wait." Um,
I know that Charlotte, when her and I talked, the very first time it was ever brought up, um, Charlotte said the exact words to me. I thought her and I were friends. I don't know why she's doing this to me. So if Charlotte, I don't want to put words in Charlotte's mouth, so I won't do that. But I feel Charlotte would have said the um, same thing I said last night.
I don't.
I thought
After
we were friends.
listening, after listening to what she said, the words that came out of her mouth, I heard them. Okay, you can't gaslight those away. I heard them come out her mouth. Considering what she said, I don't think that she necessarily. Some people are just not really capable of being friends with people, like real friends with people. Maybe they, you know, have a hard time connecting with people. Like I have friends I've had since, like one friend was since kindergarten. I've had friends for over 2, 3 decades, long-term
My
friends.
best friend, we're 50 years. We celebrated 50 years.
Hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, so for me, like, and I've made friends on here. I have people I do count as friends on here. Sharemare is one of them. Um, she is a friend to me. I think, from my perspective, okay. Um, I think I'm becoming friendly with Snoop Medic. We haven't talked as much, but the whole idea that you can't make real friends online is bunk because I
Well,
have.
you have to talk on the phone. Words of power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that denotes if you're friends.
oh, so there are all these weird ass rules that nobody knows anything about. Just like everyone knew that Charlotte had 5 or however many names. No, everybody did not know that.
That's
Nope.
right. I didn't know that.
Until she said it. Until she said it, nobody knew that. So just to get that reality out there, this is reality. In reality, no one knew that. But apparently, because she knew that or she thinks that, everybody should know that and think that. That's narcissism.
Okay.
So when we talk about, well, if that's not friendship, you can't base friendship and interpersonal relationships online or in real life or whatever based on what people like this, toxic people think, because that could change at the drop of a hat with no warning. You'll think that things are one way, then they'll move the goalpost whenever they feel like it, whenever it's convenient for them. That's what she's done. When she created that hatchet video on me. All right, so after I made the video responding to her comment, and I was hurt by that. Not gonna lie, I was hurting when we did that stream. That hurt my feelings for a number of reasons. And to find out about the essay report and all that, I was just stunned. So then she sends me an email, basically asking me to take that stream down because it's making her look bad and all this and that and whatever. It wasn't really like an email designed to have a conversation. It was an email telling me what to do. With, and, in a jokey kind of way. And thankfully, I saw through that. So abuse can come in a number of ways. Sometimes the abuser, the person who's doing it, will joke around with it, right? Oh, I'm just joking. Why are you getting so butthurt? It's just a joke, at your expense. It's
Right.
actually not funny. It might be funny to other people, but it's not funny to you, right? So
Right.
jokes can be used as like a mask. All right. So when I'm reading this email, I'm like, well, she was not being abusive to me in the email. That's not what I'm saying. But when I was like, man, just something's not right. Something does not feel right. So I didn't even respond. Didn't respond. So then, she starts saying things about me. And as soon as she starts saying things about me, in effect, being unhappy with me, that's when I start getting emails that are death threats, and they're really bad. Like my blood pressure is going up just thinking about it.
Really?
Yes. So bad that I reached out to an ex-coworker of mine. And by coworker, I mean law enforcement.
Does it look like other ones we've seen?
I have no idea. I haven't seen what y'all have seen. I only have seen what I have received, and they're bad. To
Okay.
the point that I can't sleep. I sleep on my couch now with a weapon.
I came in on a stream one day and you'd said that's what I heard. I had no idea why. If it was
That's why.
had a robbery in your neighborhood, I didn't know why you did that.
No. I know almost everybody in my damn neighborhood, like quite a few people around here, and we all look out for each other. But it's just these emails are so foul, I can't even repeat them. They're that bad. So if Marcus is sleeping in one part of the house and I'm sleeping in another part of the house, I figure if somebody breaks in, we got it covered. Just to protect baby girl. Like I have a 3-year-old.
Right.
And I have my 18-year-old, and I'm about to be a grandma. And the things they are saying, the things they are saying in these emails are the worst things that you can possibly say. Now, they have not threatened my children, but they're directly threatening me.
Wow.
Breathe, hydrate. My blood pressure is shooting up, and that hardly ever happens. And I know that more than likely this person is just doing it to scare me. It's not scaring me. It's making me want to fight. And you have fight, flight, panic, or freeze, right? Those are instinctual responses to trauma, all right? My instinctual response is fight. So, and that I run two bad things that happen, okay? That's why I work in the fields I work in, because I know I'm kind of made for that, right? So these people who are doing this, I don't even, at this point, I can kind of tell which emails are the bad emails. Typically, I do look at every email. I have to. For all you survivors out there, yes, I have a backlog, and I'm sorry. I'm trying. But all these emails are going to law enforcement. I'm an ex-cop.
I was just going to ask you if you were forwarding that. Good.
Yeah, I mean, I know people think that I'm lying or joking or whatever. I'm not. I actually have the certificates. I can show them if I want to dox myself. So, and if my daughter's still here, she can confirm. Shit. It's a really dumb move to go after someone who, you know, seriously.
Well, the thing is, I mean, uh, you will look for the why, okay? You probably know it's not because you mowed somebody's grass, you went too far when you were mowing, or it's not probably because you flipped somebody off in the on the road. You can narrow it down to it's because of the internet. It's because of YouTube on the internet. I mean, you just keep honing it in. Um, I've had I mentioned this last night. I'm ahead of everyone. Um, a couple months, maybe 3. Um, so I'm getting that your reactions to some of this is like shock and awe. You know, it's like, wait, what? Hearing Charlotte, oops, sorry, doggone it. Hearing Words of Power's story is powerful. It's like shock and awe. It's like, well, why would anybody do that to her? And
I don't even know.
then you go looking for, okay, you can narrow that down. It's like it's going to be this group of people. It's not as a group. I don't mean that. I mean it could be this person, this person, this person, this person. So you got a little bit of a group. It could be those people. And then from there you're going to narrow down that group. And
Yeah, I
then
mean, it's what, for me, there are periods where the emails just kind of peter off, which is good. I've noticed a pattern. I see the pattern. Now, it may not be her doing it. I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying it's definitely one of her stands.
sure.
And she knows this is happening. She said as much in a stream. She said, well, I heard that she's receiving whatever emails, whatever. No, you need to tell people not to do that. Ever. That is wrong. But is she going to do that? I doubt it.
I don't see her calling out the wrong behavior.
Or she will, but then she'll say like, yeah, but there's always a but.
There's always a but, yes, and then and she'll call it out if she's sort of kind of forced to.
Yeah, if she's backed into a corner, well, that doesn't show your stance that you actually mean it.
Right.
You shouldn't have to be backed into a corner to say, hey, don't send any hate to anyone. By the way, everyone in here, everyone who watches this now or in the future, send no hate to anyone. Do not send hate to anyone, please. We don't work that way. I don't work that way. I'd rather walk away from YouTube than have anyone go through what I have gone through or what Charlotte has gone through or anyone else. I'm just not down with that, okay? Because it is horrible. I can't even fully explain to you how horrible it is. It is right up there with the stalker that I had to deal with. All right? It's right up there. And seeing all this doxing going on, I think people are purposefully targeting nice, kind people, purposefully digging for that information, and then once they find it, sitting on it to use it later. Just like the video that was made about me was made and then later was released. And this video, when you just get the transcripts and you're just looking at certain words and that's it, you're missing out on the context. You're missing out on the body language, the facial expressions if the person is showing their face, the tone of voice. You're missing out on the entire conversation around that. So you're just cherry picking. Oh, well, this right here looks bad and that right there looks bad, and I'll use those, but I'll leave the whole context out. Like why I moved to New Orleans. Yes, I moved to New Orleans for diversity. You're damn straight I did. As a person who is a member of the LGBTQ plus community, I felt that New Orleans was the safest place for me to move. as a person who is Cherokee Scots Irish, I also felt this was a safe city for me to live in. Yes, I did. If anyone has a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. Here we have a strong queer community here, and I feel safer here. But Aaron, I'm sorry, blah, 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 a certain person made that video about me and just extracted parts here and there. The editing was crappy and shoddily done, and it was made to make me look racist. It was made to make me look as bad as possible. Now, when you slander someone like that and go out of your way to make them look racist, you could cost them their career. What is my career? I'm a victim's advocate. So if you cost me my career, how many victims might you hurt bad who need me up at that fucking hospital? That pisses me off. Excuse my language. I do apologize. But it isn't even about me. But certain people don't get it, that not everything is about them, but everything seems to be about her. It doesn't matter who she hurts in the process. She doesn't care.
She
The
said that.
behavior I've seen, huh?
She said that last night.
Yeah, well, at least she admits it. She also admits she's racist. You're damn straight you are.
Mm-hmm.
In ways that she doesn't even realize. Because she'll sit there with a certain person and pick apart my ancestry, and it's no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because of how I look.
You know,
Well,
I didn't get to, I thought of questions, of course, after I left. Like I wanted to ask, you know, is it okay that I'm being tagged by him, hashtagged, on every, almost, I mean, I think there's one, so I don't want to say every video.
No.
Do we condone that, considering I never met the man, and I don't mean meet like where we shook hands or sat at a table together. I mean, I've never met him on YouTube until this happened. That's just strange as all get out.
Well, I mean, she'll say, "Oh, that's wrong. Oh, I don't agree with that, whatever, but he's not me." Whatever. But then her actions show that her actions speak volumes to people. That's the thing she doesn't seem to be facing or acknowledging. Her actions speak volumes. What
Yeah.
she does speaks to people and shows people how to proceed.
What she does and what she doesn't do.
Exactly. Also. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I mean, I don't know. I had to have a talk with some of my coworkers. I made them fully aware of the video she did. I was like, here it is. Y'all know me. You've worked with me for years, but I know that some people can be really sneaky with their racism. Whatever. Here are my videos. You go watch everything. You decide. Because if I do decide I'm ready to go back into that field, I don't want them. I don't hide things from people, right? So I wanted them to be aware. And man, they were stunned by the video she made. She just makes herself look bad. Yeah, her supporters, maybe that's all they've seen of me. So that's all I know, right?
Well, that brings up a good point, though. Her supporters, we've been sharing supporters, all of us. And you know what I mean? Like there's X amount that follow and like all of us. So all of a sudden, this is why the rift. I know I was getting information. People were seeing what was happening, and then it was, support and love, concern. So that would be the group that said, what's going on to Waxy's not fair or right. Then somebody else might do that and talk to Red or talk to you or talk to Jackie or Josh or Kim or Stacy or um you know, any of us. Um Also those people have their channels, and so it's caused a big riff because we share subs. The day that this happened in my stream, that was what my stream was about. I know you were there, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, there were 5 people, you guys, in that stream that had been targeted and called out very meanly.
Mm-hmm.
I had
Probably more
Charlotte.
than that. Yeah.
Well, I just know for sure that was you were there. Police Wife Life was there. JJ was there. Josh was there. Charlotte was there. Now you this is an accident. We just happened to want to check out this lady today. Out of
I
all
think
the YouTube possibilities, I'm gonna
I
go
think
see this lady
I think
and
he
bring
did
a
that.
group.
I think he did that because we said we were going to your stream, me and Josh. We
Oh,
were we were on panel on my channel, and somebody said Waxy's going live, I think, or something like that. I was like, oh, we'll
okay,
go over there,
okay,
because I actually go into your stream a lot. I'm When you're streaming, I'm usually on there. I might be like doing dishes or whatever.
sure.
So but um, I think that's why he went to your stream, and I'm sorry. I
Oh,
apologize.
listen, it is what it is, and okay, that stream is nothing. It's laughable that it became it. It's because he made it a thing. He made it
Yeah,
such a thing, and then when I s- calmed it down, said, "No, you were polite. You there that didn't happen." Um, within hours, he's yelling and screaming more because he hadn't heard me say that yet. Then he did finally hear me say it. Um, didn't stop him from being mean. Now it was, well, then show the stream because then why are you hiding it? I'm like, I took it down for a completely different reason, and it's none of your business. And it's my channel, and I'll take them all down. I'll do what I want.
yeah. I mean, but he doesn't seem to. Him and her, and other people don't seem to understand that his reputation precedes him. Why? Because all of these content creators share subs, like you said. So his reputation precedes him. So if he goes into a stream in a chat he hasn't been in before, everybody knows. Everybody already knows. So it's not some big mystery like he's making it out to be, you
Yes,
know?
yeah, and he knows that. He knows that, but he won't say that. But he knows that.
I mean, now I received an email from someone basically bitching at me about a content creator who called him the N-word. The name starts with an A. I don't know. I don't. I've never
Oh,
seen
I
this
do know.
person's. Huh?
Yeah, I know who it was. Yeah,
I've never seen this person's content. I've never communicated with this person. I don't know them. I'm not responsible for what they say. I don't even know them, right?
right.
It's funny how we are all responsible for what everyone says, and yet those content creators, those two in particular, are not responsible for what anyone in their chats say or what anyone else says. They're just responsible for themselves, and that's it. But we're responsible for what everybody says, even if we've never met them.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
that's
That's
very interesting.
that's two sets of rules. That's one set of rules for them and one for everybody else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the bottom line is that I think YouTube has some responsibility here. Um, if people are getting videos reported, perhaps they should be doing something. This has been hate speech. This has been discrimination. So why aren't they doing something? I know I've been told people have reported these videos. I have not because I don't know how, not because I wouldn't, especially the one that was so disgusting about me and my privates and all that.
I mean, he's done a lot of videos that are disgusting. A lot. A good chunk of his live streams are deeply disgusting. And there are people out there who are reporting them. Rightly so. You've got homophobia, transphobia, gay shaming, bullying, sexism, misogyny, our apology, just in any way he can pick at someone and hurt them, he will. You have threats to release information if certain demands are not met, which would be doxing someone, right? So there are threats to dox people and their children and their grandchildren and on and on and on. And this is who she is with her actions, co-signing and okaying.
Yes, and that's what's so hard. My friends, however you, again, we haven't come up with the right word for that yet, but my online friends, perhaps, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna
Just
probably
disregard
I'm just
what she
gonna
said
probably
about
just say
friends.
friends. Yeah, I'm just probably
Yeah.
gonna continue to say friends, and they can laugh at me. I don't care. So what my friends get hurt, and I mean hurt by some of this, and triggered by some of this. I feel protective and I feel loyalty. So, and then there's also, and everybody's going to laugh, but it's the truth. Most all of you are younger, and I feel like an aunt or a mom. And so the lioness in me is also there, like, you know, I want to protect my lambs. I can't seem to do it very good, but I want to.
Yeah, I mean, I get that way too. And I got that way fairly early on in doing live streams. It's interesting. But I mean, I'm protective by nature of people. But then you can tell, the people who just really don't give an ish. Like they don't. Obviously, she's right. She's correct. She doesn't care. She's not lying. She does not care.
She repeated that in spades over
I
and over
mean,
and over. Yeah. You can hear me. I go, you don't care? It's like, wait, I can't fathom that. Wait, what?
yeah. I mean, well, she's not lying. I'll give her that. She's not lying there. Um, it is unconscionable. A lot of this behavior I've seen is just I I have a hard time wrapping my brain around it. There's so much. There's so much, and I think some of this is meant to deflect from this Nat stuff that's going on purposefully.
Yes.
But in the
I believe
process,
that's a lot of it. Very much a lot of it is
but it,
deflection of that.
yeah,
Mhm.
but in the process, they're hurting people significantly. Um, and this is causing a lot of stress and anxiety, and like people are freaking out. And I know that summer is the off season for YouTube for those people who make money off of YouTube. So I think that some of this is also manufactured for that reason, to get more views and whatnot up, to keep people hooked. Like it's a hook,
Oh,
right?
oh, well, yeah, that makes sense.
So I think there are several different things going on. I think people don't want people focusing on this Nat thing. And apparently there's this Steve guy. I don't know anything about that, really. I know some,
Well,
but a lot of it I'm like, what the even what?
I don't know if people really didn't watch the videos, but Twitter's just, I feel like no Twitter would be probably benefit my life, but Twitter's all over that, you know, me saying things about Steve, and I'm like, what did I say? That I was on his team, and I don't know enough. I can't connect him to any of this. And so it came out of left field that Steve was even mentioned. So all of a sudden, I'm somehow, I don't know, whatever they thought, I was not bad mouthing Steve. I don't know Steve. I don't even know him in the light of this story. You know, yeah, I've heard of him. I know the story about him and Katie. I know the story about him and Kyle. Um, yep, I've heard all of that, just like all of us have, or most of us. But to connect the dots, couldn't do it. Can't do it. Won't be doing it. So, jeepers creepers, people. And the thing is, they run with it. They don't, they either don't know or they misunderstood, or I don't even know. But then they run with it, and it's like, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, guys. Really.
I mean, that's what I was talking about earlier. Part of it was with the speculation and all this and that. It's, you know, it is, we have to somehow stop all of the speculation and just put an end to that and just start talking with each other, not yelling at each other, but actually like sitting down and speaking from a point of kindness and love with each other will be far more constructive and caring for everyone. It'll be less stressful. You'll feel better. For many different reasons, it will help you feel uplifted, right?
These are magic words you're speaking, just magic words, because I value kindness. I try to live kind. Um, I do agree with you. There needs to be way more grace and way more kindness all across this whole thing. Now, I think maybe we facilitate that one step at a time. You know, your words are absolutely correct. Magical. Will everybody follow? No, unfortunately.
I mean, some people won't, but I think enough will. I mean, I think enough will I think enough people will get what I'm saying, especially after the year with the plague and all of this, and there's just been so much going on, so much tension for what, 5 years. So this community, this little portion of YouTube, can be whatever we all decide it will be, right? All of the subscribers ultimately have the ultimate control, really, because if a content creator is creating content but nobody's watching it, then what are they creating it for, right? So, if somebody's
Yes,
being mean and all that, just disregard, man.
this is
I love you.
definitely a circle.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's not encourage talking smack about someone's chin and how they look and all this and that, because that's who's perfect. Can somebody tell me who's perfect? Nobody, right? Let's not do that. That's bullying. Let's, not come with the hate all the time. Waxy, you're on here twice?
I popped out an
okay.
accident. So
Okay. Let me get this one. No.
I don't know.
I don't know how to get that off right now, so I'm just gonna wait. Okay.
I bumped my phone, and
Oh,
next thing
that's
you
good.
know, it was, you're entering a broadcast. Like, okay. I thought I was already.
I mean, that's like something I would do and not even mean it. It's cool. I'm relatively still kind of new at this. There's a lot I don't know.
Well,
But
you got to laugh because you're going to make those boo-boos constantly
yeah, they
as we're
happen.
learning.
Speaking of Sharemare, how is the How's the share stream for you? Do I need to slow it, speed it? What do you need? Just to check in. I'm hoping that with these streams, we can maybe get people thinking about how we talk about things and how we do things, because a lot of what I'm talking about on this entire channel is behavior, right? It is how we treat the people around us. We can choose to be kind or we can choose to be abusive. It's all our choice, right? So, yes, I have went off on some people. Pretty sure they damn well deserved it. It takes a lot for me to do that. I don't know if y'all realize that. It takes a lot to get me to that point. When I told my mom I had gone off on this channel, she was like, "What?" Because it takes a lot, right? I'm infinitely patient, but to a point. With a lot of the misogyny that I see going on, I don't see how any woman can back that. I just don't, because eventually that misogyny might be turned on to you. You might think you're safe now. That's just for right now. Wait for it. All right. This guy turns on just about everyone that he befriends or that befriends him. It's a matter of time. If you're someone that he can use because you have a larger platform that he can try to pick subs up from and get help with his channel with, that's great until he has no more use for you or until you say something he doesn't like. And then he's going to come for you and it'll be you next. And then there'll be all of us sitting here going, huh, you know, with this certain her in particular, that's not my problem. At this point, why should how can I muster the sympathy for someone who has went out of her way to hurt me and might have hurt my career, which that would hurt future survivors. If I go back to that field or try to, I'm the one who comes up to the hospital and holds the woman's hand. But that doesn't even cross her mind. She wouldn't give a shit anyway. That is what she has been saying. I don't care. When I hear her say she doesn't care about the consequences of her actions, that's what I'm hearing. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, wow, she really doesn't care.
Well, one of the big things that we need to remember is this comes from Maya Angelou. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we tend, and I know why, but we tend to give people multiple chances because that seems like the right thing to do. Now, perhaps the right thing to do is you need to note that this person's capable of being mean. And so even if you're going to try to give them some more chances, you really need to disengage, like not hang by someone that is mean. I know, like let's use KJ for a second. We kind of all met each other because of this lady. Isn't that bizarre? And here I'm trying to say we shouldn't hang by people, but we're kind of like we're playing on the other team. I get that, but if we watch her videos or comment or engage at all, we're kind of hanging. So, and as hard as that is, it'll be hard for me. I haven't been watching her content. I already know before I open it what it's going to be. I already know. So why do I need to watch it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch any of his content. I don't engage. At this point,
totally.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, but it's gone beyond that. At this point, any content that I feel like might be from a person who is bullying or negative or what have you, I don't engage. No engagement from me, none. I'm very picky now about who I will go to. Like, I'd never been to Kay Baxter's stream before, but she seems to be, from what I could tell, very fair and very kind of impartial, and I appreciate that. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think I subbed to her. It was a blur. I think I did. There was a lot. So,
I was already subbed to Kay. I don't see a lot of her content, but I agree with you. She definitely tries to be fair and also open-minded. So
right. Right. See, I appreciate that. I mean, there's some things you can't be open-minded about, but with, the way she handled things, I kind of respect it to, it was not, automatically going for the jugular and all this and that. There was a lot of thought going on, and I appreciated that. So, I might be more open to watching her content, right? So, and yours,
mhm.
just there are certain people I'm like, okay, these people are not like doing all these weird, nefarious things, and they get it that doxing is wrong, and just basic things that should already be understood. You shouldn't even have to explain it. So, and I'm suggesting to people out there, do the same thing. Be more cognizant and aware of your time is precious. You only have so much of it on this planet. So, don't waste it on people who are just petty and vindictive and negative. Because after a while, does that start to become okay to you? And if that starts to become okay to you, what might you do? We can be influenced. That's peer pressure, right? Just consider deciding, are you going to be compassionate, or are you going to be are you going to be empathetic, or are you going to be apathetic, right? Pick one. Go with it. I'm hoping for empathetic. I'm hoping you're like compassionate, caring, loving. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go that way. Because things are already bad for people out there. Why make it worse? I'm just saying. There's my soapbox. That's my TED Talk.
It's excellent. It's excellent talk. I'm going to get off on my blister. Just started weeping, so I want to go check on it. So my face is going to be something, you guys.
Well, I hope you heal fast, and thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it. I
Thank
think
you for
this was a
having me. I
this was a
hope
good conversation, huh?
I hope me hanging here won't cause you problems.
I
Apparently,
mean,
I cause people problems.
I don't think it was you that caused the problems. I'm just
Other
gonna say that.
people, it's like if you are my friend or support me, then that's a bad mark. You get a blemish there.
Well, I mean, apparently I'm already a general for Charlotte, so whatevs.
Well, then, yeah, you probably are grandfathered in.
I don't know when that happened. I don't have a 401k. Like, I would like a vacation plan and health benefits, please. Um, what the hell? I think that's projection. Pretty sure that is projection. I don't know. But thank you for coming on, and I hope you feel better. Anytime you want to come up, you're welcome.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah.
I just yeah, this is like a big bubble, and now it's like, yeah, this is. I gotta go check on it.
Right. Well, feel
Okay.
better.
It's been a month. My mother's been in and out of the hospital 2 times, and my dog passed away, and now this fun baloney. So yeah, great fun.
Oh Lord, I'm sorry about your fur baby and your
Oh,
mom, and
thank
that's
you.
a lot.
It's all been in the last 30 days. So it's been just, yeah, it's a lot. And then, yeah, I get emotional because my friend is hurt, and I also am emotional that I've been attacked. But, real life doesn't have anything to do with someone maybe being a little more emotional. Just saying.
I mean, there was nothing wrong with you getting emotional, by the way. That's
Well-
understandable. A lot of people are feeling the same way, so don't feel bad.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I
Yeah.
didn't. It feels like out there in Never Never Land that I
I mean, you're
Yeah.
not. You just remember, you're not alone with feeling emotional. I talk to a lot of people, and they're all telling me that they're crying and they're, feeling overly emotional and stressed. You're not alone in that. I was sitting there bawling my eyes out when I first saw that last docs on Charlotte.
yeah, it's just ugly. And then and they post it and they're laughing. It's like and a coward at that.
Yeah.
Use a throwaway count disposal.
That's just pathetic.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We'll talk soon. I think of yeah, probably.
All right.
I love
Well,
you all.
if you do stream, let me know and I'll be there. All right.
I sure will. Thanks so much.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Bye. All right. Does she? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this, I'm not going to ban you if I kick her from. I don't like that term, man. I don't want to hit that. That's scary to me. Wait. Okay. Trying to figure this out. Is that? I think I did that right, but I'm not sure. I hope I did. Oh boy. All right. So how's everybody doing? I'm gonna come over here to the chat. I have not interacted with y'all. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I wish. Hey Kino. Got me over here smoking some happy stuff. This is not cool. YouTube streets are dangerous. They don't have to be. We can decide. We can choose that they should not be. All of us can. All right. Here is True Ball of Wax's channel. I enjoy her channel. It's very calming. So I don't know if she's still here, but you got a lot of love and support. You should go through the chat, man. There's a lot of people who we like your live streams. Don't let that one person take that away from you and us. Yes. Aaron says, Waxy, do you know how many people cried with you? A lot of us. Kino says, hugs Waxy. Yep. Lots of hugs to Waxy. I think we might need eventually like a hug emoji of our own. Northern Akasik says, so much love to you, sent to you, caller, which would be you, Waxy. Colleen Bennett, Waxy, it shows the human in you, which is more than some creators can say. That is true. That is very true. So, it's been a heck of a weekend. There's been a lot going on. Just here for the tea says, I have a confession to make. Okay, what is your confession? Haley M, it's sick. What's going on? Hate seeing it only go where safe, good people. I've been staying offline for a while, but wow, this has got so much worse. Yeah, what's wrong with YouTube, Twitter? Yes. I mean, wait, there are trolls here? Shamir, is everyone all right? Just here for the tea says, I was in a live and called a dude hot. Okay. I mean, What's up, baby? Where's baby girl? Oh, right. Huh? Just Dom says, let's hope it gets better. It can. We can choose to make it get better. We can choose to force it to get better. We can do that. Josh says, we love Waxy. And she's an amazing person. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at this point, she's one of the few content creators. I mean, there's a handful of content creators in this community that I'm still subscribed to. And I'll let Marcus know everybody said hey. So in reality, bullying is just abuse. So if you're seeing bullying and you're like, hey, that's bullying. Hey, that is bullying. That's abuse. We're supposed to grow out of those bullying tactics. We're supposed to grow up and grow out of being like that, right? You know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know already. So, let's stop with all of that. And let's stop speculating about who's a mole, who's this, who's that, who's a plant, who's doing this, who's doing whatever. And stop attacking people that you don't know and you haven't had a personal conversation with them. So you have no idea, what's going on with them. Someone could be just a survivor who can't handle the drama, who can't even see a certain person who shall not be named, can't even see their name without being triggered. All right? Think about that for a second. I want you to think about that for a second. I happen to know several people who can't even bear the thought of that person's name. That's part of the reason I don't want his name said on here. Because I want people to feel safe coming here. And they don't have to see it. They don't have to be triggered. Yeah. It's up to us how things are. So, make your choice, right? Just here for the tea. Are you a content creator? Is this, oh shoot. Why do I forget her name? We don't know them anymore, right? Or as we would say in the indigenous community, we don't claim that one. We don't claim them. That's all right. And Tia says, wait, hold on. That jumped on me again. We aren't in middle school anymore. No, we're not. Most certainly. So let's stop behaving like it, right? Haley M, they spend too much time online. Get offline to the real world. No bullying anymore. Yeah, go put your feet in the grass, dude. Go out to a park. Bring you a meal, barbecue. Take your shoes off, put your feet in the grass. Get yourself right with the world. I'm just saying, I don't even understand. But I do know this, that the next couple of weeks are going to be interesting. So there's no telling what can happen. All right. Just be prepared. Remember, if you start feeling overwhelmed or stressed, etc., hydrate. Grab you some water. Hydrate. Control your breathing. Be conscious and aware of your breathing. And, self-care. At some point this week, I'm going and getting a manicure and a pedicure. That's what's going to happen. And I'm going to dye my hair because my gray roots I have more gray roots. And I'm going to dye my hair. Yeah. So spread the word of words have power, if you don't mind. And I am trying to catch back up with the emails. Y'all, I'm trying to catch back up, but it's a lot. All right. And I'm sorry if haven't gotten to your email yet, but I will. Just give me a little bit of time. I do apologize. Um, this chat just, when it jumps, when I tell you it jumps, I'm just saying. That's a good question. Tia asked, my question is, what did they do before the internet? The same thing, just not on the internet. That's what they did before the internet. Patterns of behavior follow people wherever they go, right? You can move to another city, state, whatever, and you're still going to do the same things you did, right? So you have to do internal work on yourself for the problems to go away. Heather McDonald, and unfortunately, the pandemic is still going. Is still ongoing and still hard. It brought me to YouTube, so here I am. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm thankful for each one of you. You know. Sharemare says, thank you, chat, for another great live. Thank you, Twinkies. You had to say Twinkies and ding dongs. Now I'm going to have to go grab some junk food. Gonna have to. Sharemare says, thank you for another live stream. Or thank you for another stream. Thank you to the mods, to Sharemare and Snoop Medic. I appreciate both of you tremendously. Breathe, y'all. Jennifer P. I hope you're doing all right. Dude, we're about to hit 900 soon. Really, we're not, I mean, you know, it's YouTube, but I mean, at 1,000, we are going to have a celebration. Several things are going to happen, and it's going to be, I hope, and I think, a fun time. So hit that subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell, hit all. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, which I am not good with yet, TikTok. Many of these social medias. You can find me on them. And don't. Wow. Oh, we have Discord too. Yes. Thank you. Wait, what? Hold up. You made chocolate Nutella lava cake. When are you coming to my house and making that? Wait, what? What is this magicness that you're talking about? I need to know what this is. I mean, my God, that sounds good. And you're evil for that because I won't have that in my life. Thanks a lot. Okay, so this is Sharemare's channel. Okay, so I'm gonna get going, y'all. I'm starving for anything involving cake, chocolate, what have you. Look, allegedly. There's nothing allegedly about this. We're gonna need the recipe for that cake somehow. That's a priority, okay? I don't know how, but we need it. That has to happen. Just saying. Twitter is going crazy. Don't go in learning lit. Wait, what? Oh, you know, I'm almost to the point of barely even paying attention to Twitter except for to post like links for resources and stuff. That's about all I do on Twitter, really. But we have some really amazing things coming up soon. I'm going to have some updates very soon. I was working hard today. I wasn't joking, wasn't playing. I was working it. So just saying, really excited. Good things are happening. When you're nice to people, and you're a kind-hearted person, doors open. When you dox people and you treat people like feces, doors close. This is a simple, basic concept. You have the right to say no. Your no should be respected, especially when it comes to your personal, private information. I cannot believe I even had to say this. This channel stands with Charlotte and True Ball of Wax and other people who have been hurt in this situation. So there it is. Alrighty. I'm going to look up that recipe. Allegedly says, so sorry, Shelly. I love you, girl. I waited until the end of your stream. You know the rules, and I thank you for that because I would have been hating life if you said that earlier in the stream. So, all right, y'all. I love you. Have a good night. Remember, if you start feeling stressed or overwhelmed, stop with the internet. Go hydrate. Deep breaths. Self-care. Trigger your positive senses. Just breathe, right? All right. I love y'all. Bye.